Cricket is not just a sport in India, it's a religion. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, or BCCI, is the governing body that oversees this religion. With billions of dollars in revenue, the BCCI is one of the most powerful sports organizations in the world. But behind the glitz, glamour, and the roar of the crowds lies a darker side, a side riddled with controversies, allegations of corruption, and questionable decisions that have left fans and players disillusioned. Today, we delve into the shadows of the BCCI, exploring the controversies, the money business, and the partiality that has plagued Indian cricket. 1. The power of BCCI. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has evolved into much more than a mere cricket governing body. It stands as a formidable financial powerhouse within the global sports arena. The Indian Premier League, IPL, with its ability to generate billions in revenue, has significantly contributed to the BCCI's status as the richest cricket board in the world. However, this immense financial power brings with it a considerable responsibility, and the BCCI has faced numerous allegations regarding the misuse of its influence. Over the years, critics have accused the board of operating as a monopoly, not only exerting control over Indian cricket, but also significantly impinging international cricket decisions. This dominance raises concerns about fairness and equity within the sport, as many argue that the BCCI's financial clout often leads to biased decisions within the International Cricket Council, ICC. Such decisions are perceived to favor India's interests at the expense of the global good of cricket, creating an imbalance that undermines the collaborative spirit essential for the sport's growth and governance. As a result, while the BCCI's financial success is commendable, it also necessitates a critical examination of its role and responsibilities in fostering a more equitable cricketing landscape. 2. Controversies and corruption. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has faced numerous controversies, with the 2013 IPL spot-fixing scandal emerging as one of the most significant. This scandal rocked the cricketing world when several players, including former Indian cricketer S. Sreesanth, were arrested for allegedly accepting bribes to manipulate match outcomes. The incident not only tarnished the reputation of the IPL, but also raised serious concerns about the BCCI's capacity to effectively regulate the league and maintain its integrity. Compounding these issues was the ousting of Lalit Modi, the architect of the IPL, who was expelled from the BCCI amid allegations of financial irregularities and misconduct. His removal highlighted a power struggle within the board and prompted widespread skepticism regarding the transparency of its internal operations. In response to these escalating concerns, the Supreme Court of India intervened in 2017, mandating sweeping reforms within the BCCI. The court appointed a committee of administrators, COA, to oversee the board's functioning, citing rampant nepotism, a lack of transparency, and numerous conflicts of interest as critical issues that needed addressing. This intervention marked a pivotal moment in Indian cricket governance, emphasizing the urgent need for accountability and reform within one of the sport's most powerful institutions. 3. Partiality and player treatment. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has consistently faced allegations of favoritism and partiality in player selection, leading to significant discontent among players and fans. Esteemed former cricketers like Sourav Ganguly and VVS Laxman have voiced their concerns regarding the board's inconsistent treatment of players over the years. Ganguly, one of India's most successful captains, experienced this firsthand when he was abruptly dropped from the national team in 2005, prompting widespread criticism of the BCCI's management of senior players. More recently, players such as Karun Nair, who notably scored a triple century in Test cricket, found themselves inexplicably sidelined, raising questions about the rationale behind such decisions. Ambati Rayudu's last-minute exclusion from the 2019 World Cup squad further fueled doubts about the selection process and the board's communication with players. Even MS Dhoni, another iconic captain, has had a tumultuous relationship with the BCCI, marked by counter disputes and uncertainty surrounding his retirement. The ongoing narrative of favoritism not only undermines the morale of deserving players, but also raises serious concerns about the integrity and fairness of the selection process within Indian cricket. Recent criticisms from former players like Venkatesh Prasad highlight how certain individuals continue to receive opportunities despite inconsistent performances, while others are overlooked despite their strong form, suggesting that biases may be influencing critical decisions in player selection. 4. The money business. The financial dealings of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, have frequently attracted scrutiny, particularly regarding the Indian Premier League IPL, which, despite its massive success, has faced criticism for a lack of transparency in its financial transactions. Since its inception, the IPL has been marred by allegations of black money, tax evasion, and under-the-table deals, casting a shadow over its operations and raising concerns about the integrity of the league. This financial power has not only shaped the league, but has also influenced broader cricketing decisions. For instance, the BCCI's resistance to implementing the decision review system, DRS and bilateral series involving India, was often justified by citing technical flaws. However, many critics argue that the underlying motive was the board's reluctance to share revenue with technology providers, highlighting how financial interests can overshadow the sport's integrity. Furthermore, the BCCI's financial clout has led to accusations of bullying within the International Cricket Council, ICC. The board has been implicated in using its substantial financial resources to sway decisions in its favor, exemplified by the controversial Big Three model that disproportionately allocated ICC revenues to India, England, and Australia. This model not only created a rift among member nations, but also raised questions about equitable governance within international cricket, suggesting that financial dominance can lead to an imbalance in decision-making processes. 5. The future of BCCI. Despite the controversies that have surrounded it, the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, remains a cornerstone of Indian cricket. The board has initiated steps toward greater transparency, notably through the implementation of the Lauda Committee reforms, which aim to address governance issues and enhance accountability. However, the path to redemption is fraught with challenges. The BCCI must confront persistent issues of corruption, favoritism, and financial irregularities to rebuild trust among fans and players. Critics have long pointed out that these problems undermine the integrity of the sport and call into question the board's commitment to fair play. On a more positive note, the BCCI has made significant strides in promoting women's cricket and investing in grassroots development initiatives. These efforts are commendable and represent a step in the right direction for inclusivity and growth within Indian cricket. Nevertheless, it is crucial for the BCCI to ensure that these positive initiatives are not overshadowed by its ongoing struggles with transparency and governance. By addressing these darker aspects of its operations while continuing to support women's cricket and grassroots programs, the BCCI can work toward a more equitable future that resonates with all stakeholders in Indian cricket. The BCCI's journey is a testament to the complexities of managing a sport that is deeply ingrained in the hearts of millions. While the board has brought immense success and glory to Indian cricket, it must confront its darker side to ensure a fair and transparent future for the game. As fans, we can only hope that the BCCI learns from its past mistakes and works towards a brighter, more inclusive future for cricket in India. After all, cricket is more than just a game. It's a passion, a dream, and a way of life, and it deserves nothing less than the best.